Hi, I'm Uncle Mark. Welcome to the channel. Getting right to it. Working on changing headlight bulb, high beam, low beam, a signal light bulb, and the complete headlight assembly. Basically, if you do one, you do them all. It's really easy to do on an Impala. Let's get right to it. This is so simple. You're going to be happy you watched this. See this white clip here? It's actually holding the light in. You pull it up and then push it towards the vehicle. So I'm showing it from the back, up, and then just out a little bit. Just have to make sure I put it somewhere I won't lose it. I'm going to sit on top of the battery. Second one's going to be tougher. It's hidden under here. See the white clip? There you go. Now there's some of these little tabs you're going to have to pull out. They're a retaining clip that have this push pin in the middle. So I'm using this door panel tool. I'll put a link in the description. Comes with a couple different tools. You'll use this a lot once you start playing around with repairing. Door panels use this tool. This uses the tool. The wheel well has clips like this. Pretty hard to get out without this tool, and the tool's cheap. Now it's behind there. I'm going to take a couple more of these off. Now on this car, there's one on the driver's side as well, unless you're doing the driver's side light. The same thing. They're a little bit tough to get in behind, but you get the point anyway. Let's pop out the middle halfway, and that should release. There you go. If that middle retaining pin or push pin comes out, not a big deal. Now we can move this out. I'll show you how to put that back in after. This should give us some room. There it is. We'll take it out and same, just pull it up. It'll only go an inch maybe. Not the easiest thing to do, but plus I'm trying to show you. There you go. And then push it towards the vehicle. I'll explain how that goes back in after. It's possible they could break, but you see already the light wants to come out. It's basically not held in with anything now other than some wiring, so you should be able to just wiggle it out. And you could probably just take your bulbs out with it sitting like this, but I'm going to unhook the connector there for the wiring in case you need to take the whole light out, and it's actually going to be a lot easier. See, they have them actually hidden behind these little plugs. Well, they're actually not little, they're pretty big. But I'm going to take this clip off. And then we can put this light somewhere that we don't break it or scratch up your vehicle if yours is in better shape than this car is. This should be easy to do. Just pull that little piece up and wiggle it. The connector comes out. You see how that moves up and down? And then let's set this somewhere that we can sit it without hurting it. So let's do this signal light while we're at it. It's a marker light, signal light, park light. So once you pull that little cap off. So again, it's the park and signal light I'm doing first, the orange one. Let's take a look. This is the hardest one to get out because they don't have the bulb centered in this place. There's a little clip there. You push down and you turn it counterclockwise like that. So you push it down light and then try and turn it. But this is oh, that one came out pretty easy. If you look in the bloopers, I did it a couple times to try and get it out. It was not that easy. And this bulb, it just pops in the sockets. Just wiggle it left and right a little bit. It should pop out. And the number should be on the bulb. Oh, the orange is coming off. It's an old bulb already. And it says it's this number here. So the A stands for amber. So that means it's the orange color. Not sure what the K stands for. I'm sure you could get it without the K, as long as it's the number with the A behind it. Put the new one in. They can fit in either way into that. They just click in. And this little clip on top has to face the top. It only goes in one way. So turn it all the way counterclockwise first. quarter of the way, and then it should just turn and snap in. You heard it snap. We're done. Let's look at the other ones too. Let's do the low beam, the one that's usually always on. That's this middle one. Same kind of idea. You pull this plastic cover off. It's almost like one of those plastic covers for the food storage units. It doesn't fit on as good as that, but this just counterclockwise should pull out. And there's the bulb there. Now this, you'd unclip this back piece here, because this bulb is part of this other gray piece. Sometimes you have to just gently pry it a little bit. You don't want to snap that, because that kind of locks it in place. Try and wiggle it a little bit. It's going to be tight, and there you go. And there's the bulb. And I'll see if I can see what number this says on here. I'll check the book though for sure. But it looks like right there. Easy enough. So you buy one of those and just reverse the step. Just don't touch the clear bulb because it gets really hot, and if you have, there's probably some oils in your skin, just normal bodily oils, and that's not good for the light. So just click it. There you go. And turn it back in. It only goes one way. As you can see, these little fingers here are different sizes. The side ones are bigger. So you turn it kind of like the 10 o'clock position, possibly. No, this one just goes in straight like that. And then turn it clockwise or to the right. It only goes so far. You can snap your cover back on. It was a little fiddly, but you'll know when it's clipped on there. It just keeps the dust and moisture and everything out. And let's do the last one here. This is the high beam. Same idea. And again, it just turns to the left a little bit and comes out. It only goes back in one way. Same idea. Probably a different bulb. Ooh, this one looks like it's been in there a while. Oh, it came out easy though. We'll see what this one's called. I'll check the book too, and the book says it's this number. Easy enough to pick up one of those. Again, don't touch the clear glass part of the bulb on the new one. This only snaps in one way. Give it a little wiggle. It's just got a little rubber piece in there. There you go. And again, the bulb, it only goes in one way as well. These are fairly easy to do compared to, I'm just trying to show you. Push down with one finger maybe, and then give her a slide to the right, clockwise, and we're done. Push the wire back in there. This one's going to be a little bit of a pain. There you go. You go hide. Snap that on. You can see it doesn't snap on as easy as you would think, but try it a couple different times. It will eventually stay on there. You need that on. Then it's just put the connector back in. And that should do it. I would check the lights before you, well, I guess it's not going to be that hard to take it all apart again, but once you get to this step, maybe just go turn your lights on, make sure they work. If they don't, there might be a wire that's broken, because if you put a new bulb in, obviously the bulbs work. It's like me dropping pieces and parts. And you can see kind of what these things clip onto. Just go through there, and push them out far enough. Try this one too. You might have to just push them in as you're trying to put this clip back on. You see what the clip looks like. It's also, the bottom part is actually hooking on something too. So I'll try and show you from this side. The bottom and the top clip at the exact same time. And just have to remember too that the top of this thing that I'm holding it backwards right now. I've got to flip it around. Otherwise it won't go down all the way. Of course, I didn't notice that this time. I was too busy trying to do camera angles and that. And then it finally dawns on me, oh, This isn't going to fit, is it? Spin it around. But you can see where it's going to grab, how it holds this in place. There you go, it goes in that way. You have to line the top and the bottom up, make sure they both line up. It'll hold the top and the bottom of the light on. We can go to the other side. Simple again. I'm just trying to show you with a flashlight. You can see it's almost like, it looks like a T. So you're trying to sit this under the top of the T, as it would be. Slip it on there. Make sure the bottom and the top are going to hook on. Push it down. We're done. Now all we have is this top part here. I don't know what you call this. See those little fingers by my left hand? They have to go in. And that would be great if that's the way it's set. But it looks like we've got them both possibly wrong. Actually, looking at the other side, Mark, I think you've done it wrong. No, I'm not going to reshoot it. So much for continuity. You see how this tab is there on the driver's side. I should have had it sitting up a little bit. It's not going to matter too much. This is another place that it can fit, and that's where I thought it was going. These go back in, push it in, and then push the centerpiece, and that'll spread out the pieces that are behind in the middle there. And it is done. Easy enough, huh? Well, that's going to do it for the video. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? If you liked the video, please give me the thumbs up. That's always good for the channel and YouTube, only if you know you really liked it. You can subscribe down in the corner as well, in the right-hand corner. And as well, right there, see the big circle? Just above it, arrow points to a link where you can see more videos on this car. Slowly coming up with a few of them. You can check the channel out too. There's lots more videos on different kinds of vehicles. And sometimes maybe I won't have a video on the exact car you're driving, but on another one, there may be something similar that will work. You take care. Until next time, Uncle Mark saying bye-bye for now. Plus, please subscribe. You'll get all the notifications. It's easy. The little dog will show you how. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. A lot of cars are going to have the same kind of headlight assembly mounting is the word I guess I'm trying to let you,